Yes, sir. What's happening? What is up? Quick video here. I had to fuck around and go live this morning. I couldn't get things together like I wanted to. Let me share my screen real quick. Yes, sir. Let me get this shared up real fast here. Get this out real quick. Hold up 1 second. What you guys got? Anybody got something? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? How them tickets been looking? I've just been betting straights, a lot of straights, man. And I throw my little home run parlay in there for a home run or something, and never hit that. I got close. I got a 4 out of 5. That was a while back, but probably 2 weeks ago, a little over a week ago or something like that. But um, it is what it is. Share this real quick. Sometimes I bounce back and forth live and stuff like that. But y'all know the deal. Let's look at this weather real quick. Let me take some of this stuff down real quick. Let me get this weather up here. That first game already finna come on, ain't it? 15 minutes. That White Sox. So what we say? What you got, Juice? You took the White Sox, Cleveland under. What you say? You took White Sox, Cleveland under 1.5. Oh, okay. Under 1.5 runs the first inning parlay. What else you put in there, man? I mean, I juiced. I'm trying to see what you're saying, bro. You said you took him for under 1.5. Then first inning, PC for a 2 pick. Let me see something real quick. Let me try to blow this up a little bit. All right, so it looks okay, man. It looks okay. I mean, this is yellow. I mean, they could. General idea is we start dry and have increasing rain late. All right, we should be good right here. I would say wins to right and left in that Chicago game. New York and Baltimore. The rain stays west. Winds to left and right. Winds to right to left a bit at 10 miles an hour. Cincinnati and Washington winds right to left at 15 miles an hour. Tampa Bay, Detroit, a bit messy and showery in Detroit. Look out for that weather because I'm not about to read all that. And not too dissimilar from Detroit. I want to read this one. I do. Mostly lighter than. I think we need to make up their minds and play Minnesota. Okay, weather rain. Okay, the rain is not too dissimilar from Detroit. There's light rain around, mostly lighter than what we'll see in Detroit. And I think they'll need to just make up their minds to play in that rain. Minnesota is high on my teams. I do not trust the right to do the right thing list. Weather rankings. So I expect they'll get the game in with a little rain. All right, so you got to be watching out because I definitely want to target some pitching here. And they got Keiko on the mound, man. Shit, that boy give up super butts. All right. I pop up a two. All right, but it looks to be dry in this Colorado game. Atlanta and Chicago, brief sprinkle, yada yada yada. We look good in there. All right, so weather there. So what we got, Joe? What we got? What we got? My boy, Jordan Brown, home runs for hits runs and RBIs for Soto, Yelich, and Bellinger. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me, man. Sounds good to me. What is Quattro? What's up? Just smashed a 14-leg parlay. I feel you on that, man. I feel you. I didn't even get finished reading it. What the hell? Just smashed a 14-leg parlay, 340. What? 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 That was lit. That was lit right there. Yes, Blake. Yes, Blake. Yes. I do preseason. I do preseason, fam. I'm a fantasy player. I do preseason. I just don't have the time to bring it to y'all. And preseason is up to the minute, man. Up to the minute. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing it for years. You can go back 5, 6, 7 years in my videos. I've been doing it for a long time. But for sure, and throughout the week, all throughout the week. As soon as I get my plays, I'm dropping them. What's good? Tim. Hey, Tim ain't. Hey, you see? Hey, I'm a Cubs fan, man. Straight up. Okay, so okay. All right, I got you. Hope you cast that. All right, so look, check it out. That first game here. That first game here, we are looking at. Let me slide that up there real quick. I like that question, so people can see that. First game. Oh shit! I don't have nothing for the first game. I mean, what you want me to say? What you want me to do? Let me see. Schulten's on the mound here. I could really truly say, I mean, I don't have anything definite for this game here. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna come out here and give y'all, y'all know what I do. Y'all know how I do it. You know how I do it. Y'all got something, let me know. But let me look at my player pool right here. Did I add anybody? I don't think I added anybody. No, I did not. So Ramirez, if he's in the lineup, I couldn't talk you off of him. Let's see. It's gonna be some stuff this game, man. What time is it, man? I didn't even put nothing in for this game. Maybe I should just do a small little hit parlay real quick, man. I would throw in Ramirez. I gotta throw him in there for sure. Undisputed. Ramirez. We got a righty. Robert he's heating up. Let's see. Let me throw in a hit parlay. What we got? An over under 9 in the spot? 8.5, 9. Cole Calhoun, where he come from? Where the fuck he come from? All right, well then, yeah, let's just throw in let's see. Let me just throw in Jimenez. I'm gonna go with Jimenez, Ramirez, Jimenez, Jimenez, Ramirez, Jimenez, and Robert. I'm gonna take all those. I'm gonna take those 4 guys for a hit real quick. All right, just to have a little action going for this game here. So I'm gonna take them for a hit. I'm not gonna take their hits, runs, and RBIs. He's got a lot of hits, runs, and RBIs to get to today. So while I'm putting this in, let me slide over here. All right, so Toronto Blue Jays and Boston Red Sox. I didn't do a lot of research, whatever the case may be today, but a lot of the stuff I already know, and I just wanted to jump on here and chop it up with y'all, because I kind of like overslept today, but and Bassett, I'm looking at. I don't care who wins the game. Tell you the truth, I didn't cap the game like that. I'm looking at the bats, and what I'm looking at is definitely these lefties versus Bassett. That's what I got to do. I mean, Bassett on the road. This is where he pitching his worst at. Let's see. This is where he pitching his worst at. Let's see. Show you guys. I like to show you guys. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But this is where he pitching his worst at on the road. What I said, Jimenez, Eloy, Robert, Jimenez, and Ramirez. That's a plus 205 on DraftKings. They better go out there and hit for they life depended on it. For last night, man. It's lagging. This shit lagging like a motherfucker. Well, I hope y'all can hear me. So, like I was saying, ooh, it's lagging. I should have restarted this before I had even went live. And it's been a while since I used this program. But looking at some of these splits here, as you can see on the road, um, he's got a 5.63 ERA. Batting average, he's giving up 298 right there, and slugging 554 right now. You know what I'm saying? Versus lefties. If you want to be precise here, versus lefties on the road, uh, a batting average of 353, slugging at 748. Okay, so we definitely want to look at the lefties here. All right, that's what I'm looking at. You know what I'm saying? So all the usual suspects. I mean, I can't talk you off all of them. I'm going with the hits, runs, and RBIs for and hey, if they don't get there, don't get there. I've been doing really, really good in the hits, runs, and RBIs department. So so here's what you can do. All right, now Cassis, all right, he hits righties, he hits lefties. I mean, he hits righties. All right, he's got righty. He hits righties. So he's not a lefty though. I mean, he is a lefty. He hits righties hard. So you could look at him. I would look at him for a home run or something like that. Verdugo hits, runs, and RBIs. 823 OPS versus righties. I must didn't add everybody. Duran, 890 OPS versus righties. Masaka Yoshida, 854 OPS versus righties. I mean, everybody's in play. I'm gonna like those lefties. They get a boost. Rafael Devers, you can look at him for whatever you want to look at him for. So you know the deal there, okay? I'm looking at them lefties there, man, for sure. You was looking at Verdugo. Verdugo. I like Verdugo. I like him. I like him. Let's see something. Yeah, so I should have restarted my computer because I left it on all night, and you can see it's still on the Dodgers game, man. You see that? It's still on the Dodgers game from last night, 3-1. That's why it's probably running slow, and I'm not gonna stop the stream for that. Uh-huh. So there we have that. Let's take a look at some of these numbers real quick before. Let me see. I'm gonna just get right on here. get right here so I could just ramble them off. So I want to talk, and that's over under 10. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like to target all these higher scoring games here. All right. So mm, and that was the Boston game. Yeah. So we're gonna get Verdugo at a 1.5 at -130. I like that. I like that. I like that. That's a good number right there. 2.5 for Duran. Didn't look at Justin Turner. Yoshida at plus 2.5 for plus 115. Uh, Rafael Devers 2.5 for plus 110. I like that. Trent Cassis, I like that. I like that as well. So let's pick your poison thing with these lefties. Be my guest. All right. Plenty of money to be had here. You already know. You could play whole games if you like. You know what I'm saying? So Houston Astros at New York Yankees over under 9 in the spot. We got Euclid on the mound, and we got Rodon on the mound, and haven't Euclid he hadn't pitched in a couple months, I want to say. So I don't know what to expect from him. And then, if I'm not mistaken, he was giving up runs at the time. So, and I'm lagging like a mug. It don't matter. He's a righty. Now Houston, they do hit lefties well. That's one thing we could, you could look at, and they rarely strike out, you know what I'm saying, versus lefties here. So last 30 days, left-hand batters here. Left-hand pitching, you see Houston, WRC plus. Houston is 119 WRC plus versus lefties, 18% K rate. That's the last 30 days. And then last 14 days, and so on and so forth. Only 132 plate appearances, but 18.9 strikeout rate with a 128 OPS. I mean WRC plus. So right off the back, I'm looking at anytime there's a lefty matchup, it's Kyle Tucker for me. So you know that his runs and RBIs. I only took his runs and RBIs and and Jordan hits runs and RBIs. Both of these guys are home run candidates. You're gonna get both of these guys for -130 right there, and as of right now. So I like that number there. Chas McCormick has been hitting lefties really well with 1,000 OPS. So you could look at him at plus 100 if you want to, and this New York offense, they got better. They got better with Judge in the lineup. However, like I said, I'm not picking the side in this one. I'm gonna roll with those. But like I said, Euclid hasn't pitched in a while, so it's a possibility that they're probably going to end up putting runs up on him. And if they do, we got an over/under of 9 in this spot. And Rodon hasn't been looking really good. You know what I'm saying? You could probably look at runs being put up here. That over/under 9 could be in jeopardy here. It's the Houston Astros. They do to put up some runs there. Okay, so New York Mets at Baltimore Orioles. Here we got an over under 8.5 in the spot. 8.5. Quintana, man, he pitching kind of okay, man. He kind of pitching okay. You know what I'm saying? And I got love for Baltimore. So at the end of the day, it's gonna be Baltimore money line parlays, run line straight for me. Bradish on the mound. I can't do nothing but roll with Baltimore. However, Quintana has been pretty good, man. He ain't been giving up no home runs. Look at some of his numbers from last year. He don't give up that many home runs, and I don't know, man. But I do expect for these guys to put up runs here, and I got to go back to Mountcastle, man. I mean, I can't help it. He's been balling. Now, last two games, he was in the lineup. It kind of, it was kind of shaky, but I'm gonna go right back to him, man. Today, it's a lot of bats here that I like, man. Rushman. You can look at Westberg. Who's in the lineup, man? Is he in the lineup? Yeah, so I'm looking at Rushman, Mountcastle, Santander, Westburg. I'm definitely looking at them. I'm not looking at Gunner right now, tell you the truth. But these righties and these switches, I'm looking at them. Favorite bat here is going to be Mountcastle for sure. Okay, so I sprinkled on Mountcastle already. I just don't know what I want to do with the rest of these guys. Now, if they go ahead and start, if they go ahead and start putting up runs on them, then it's a possibility everybody can get that. Y'all know how the box scores. You know how this plays out. It's more like a stacking prop. You have to just bet them straight. You know what I'm saying? So no, that's how I do it, and that's definitely how that prop is supposed to be played. Now, where's that game at? Oh, it's way up here. Um, like I said, Rushman he said at 2.5, and Santana's said at a parlay piece, and Mountcastle was sitting at 2.5 at plus 105. I took Mountcastle for sure. I think he's a home run candidate, but like I said, he doesn't give up that many home runs. I'm not looking at any of the bets from the Mets right now, outside of Alonso and what's his name? Lindor. I'm pretty much not looking at any of the bets right now. New York Mets have a 3.7 implied total right now. All right, so that's pretty low. Kansas City Royals at Philadelphia Phillies here, 9.5 over under. Another game where I'm going to end up, targeting bats here, and we going right back to the well with them Philadelphia Phillies lefties. Okay, just going down the line. I can just go down the line. Greinke is terrible on the road versus lefties here. So Schwarber is probably his day today to go yard. Harper, his runs and RBIs. Stott, his runs and RBIs. Those are the three guys that I'm looking at. Couldn't talk you off any other bats. I'm really highlighting these lefties here. All right. I'm sticking to the plan. I took the lefties yesterday, went 2 for 3. Schwarber did not even get it. All I needed was one hit. One hit. He couldn't get one hit. I would have hit all three of them props, but I hit 2 out of 3. Yep. So I'm going right back to the well on those guys there. Stott. No. Yeah. Harper 2.5. Um, Stott 1.5, and Schwarber. Schwarber's at 2.5. Schwarber might take his ass bomb. Take his ass yard today. I'm looking at Schwarber. I'm looking at Kyle Tucker. I'm looking at Schwarber so far. So from where I've gotten. And Mountcastle, he's a home run candidate for me. Now this Washington Nationals at Cincinnati Reds. Home runs ain't easy to hit, man. We got the over under 10.5 in this spot. Cincinnati Reds got a bullpen game. Not a fan of their bullpen, and then I'm not a fan of Irvin here. So I'm targeting. It must be lefty day because I'm targeting. I'm targeting lefties over here too. So that's including De La Cruz because he's a switch. 852 versus lefties there. Will Benson. Hitting at the back of that lineup. Joey Votto. Who's in the lineup? So Will Benson hitting at the back of that lineup. I know his hits runs. I didn't sprinkle on it yet, but I know his hits runs and RBIs is going to be plus at least plus 110, 120. Let me see who else they got here. It might not be plus 110 with this bullpen. Let's see. Cincinnati Reds. I didn't mean to do that. White Sox got 2 already. What happened? White Sox got 2 already. Robert, He hit his hits, runs, and RBIs right out the gate. He hit them right out the gate. Jimenez got an RBI. He got an RBI, so he brought him in. Andrews, he got a hit and a run. Okay. Need a hit or a run or something like that from Jimenez to clear them. No, I need a hit from Jimenez to clear that one. Dang, man, my stream is ugly today. I don't like this now one bit. Come on now. There we go. My stream is not acting right. All right, so I'm probably gonna have to cut this shit short. I might just have to use the depth chart here and just go down the line. All right. So we don't have Jake Fraley is not in the lineup. Encarnacion Strand, he's moved up. He's batting cleanup right now. So I ain't even gonna lie. These first 4 bats, I really like these first 5 bats. I like Benson. And then, like I said, Cincinnati's they bullpen is not that good. Cincinnati got a 5.8 projected run total. Washington 4.7. This game probably could go over in Cincinnati. These bats, I couldn't talk about any of these bats from Washington. Remember, Washington, they don't hit for power. Remember that, okay? Favorite bats from the Washington Tide. If I had to take somebody, because this is a bullpen game, so they're gonna see a lot. Probably gonna see a lot of righties, man. So I don't know. I couldn't even. Abrams and Thomas, Meneses, those 3. I do like those 3, but they don't hit for a lot of power. So if runs are expected to be put up here, you can look for hits, runs, and RBIs for all these guys. Man. Maybe a team total over for Cincinnati. It probably sitting at 5.5. I do expect Cincinnati to put some runs up. Looking at that lineup, oh yeah, I expect for them to put some runs up big time. Arizona and Minnesota here. Now we got to keep eye out for the weather here. So I'm gonna look out for the weather in a little while. Look at it again, but Dallas Keuchel, man, this boy is terrible. He is terrible. Okay, so he's terrible. So Arizona, implied total sitting at 4.6 right there, as you can see. Tommy Pham batting 3rd. Ketel Marte probably gonna be my favorite bat, followed by Corbin Carroll here. I like his runs and RBIs for both of these guys. I don't know what Keuchel's been doing. Where was he at in AAA? Whatever the case may be, I don't know what he's been doing. However, Zach Gallen on the mound. We know what this Minnesota Twins team does, right? They strike out. We know this, okay? We know this. Versus right-hand pitching. Since my DraftKings is acting up and things of that nature, but versus right-hand pitching, do I have to go through this? Do I have to even go through this? Striking out, like, come on, man, y'all know what they do. Even though, Zach Gallen is vulnerable on the road. He is vulnerable on the road, and I don't like to target him on the road, but this is a spot where he's going to have to take advantage of this, at least in the strikeouts category here. All right, so I got about 15 minutes to go with you guys. All right, so Minnesota number 1 in striking out last 30 days versus right-hand pitching. Number 1 last 2 weeks versus right-hand pitching. So you know the drill. They number 1. So they striking out. Big time, okay? Okay, it's up now. So they striking out big time, okay? So and then Keuchel, like, if as anemic as this offense has been for Arizona, it's time for them to step up here. If Arizona don't score here, I'm done with them, man. I'm done with them. because I got some stuff. Oh no, you need a profile picture. That's why you need a profile picture, fam. Can't comment without a profile picture. That's how I got it set up. All right, so next game here, like I was saying, if Arizona can't score here, I probably won't bet them for the rest of the. I won't bet them no more. It's over with. It's over with if they can't score here. Pittsburgh and Milwaukee. I don't have a lot for this game. Definitely some Christian Yelich is in play. Shout out to who's that said they like him. It's in the comment section. Jordan Brown. Jordan Brown said he likes hits, runs, and RBIs for Soto and Bellinger right there. Okay. So let me see. I ain't gonna sit there and try to make none now, but Jack Sawinski is due for a home run. Woodruff hasn't pitched in a long time. He hasn't pitched in a long time. We'll see. We'll see what Woodruff got today. I can't recommend anything right now. I don't know how long he's gonna go either. All right, Colorado Rockies at St. Louis here. We got Gomber on the mound, and then I guess St. Louis is rolling out a bullpen game here. So a lot of these teams that's rolling out these bullpens, like St. Louis, they are 1, 2, 3. Like Washington, they third worst. Okay. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They top 10 worst bullpen ERA right here. So St. Louis is right there. New York Mets right there. All right. But Washington is rolling out a bullpen game, and St. Louis is rolling out a bullpen game, and both of these bullpens are not good. Okay. Now you couple that with the fact that you got who we got? Austin Gomber on the mound, and he's pitching his worst to lefties now. So Gorman, whoever, these switches and stuff. But then you got guys like Arenado can hit lefties well as well. So lefties get a bump here. And then, like I said, I couldn't talk off the Colorado guys. This St. Louis bullpen has not been good. Let me see what they really bad at. So St. Louis, they bullpen ERA, they top 10 worst right there. What about giving up home runs? Now let's see. St. Louis. Okay, they ain't all the way up there up in that category. They down there. Definitely looking for some home runs there. Strike out them, striking out. They ain't striking out nobody. I'll just stick to the ERA. So that just about sums it up there. I'm looking at the lefties. Gomber's giving up 1,000 OPS towards lefties there. So you can look at switches and lefties, man. Like I said, Goldsmith and Arenado, they self-explanatory. You don't need me to tell you about these guys. Gorman Gorman might take him deep today. Okay. That's what he does. He does that. Now, Nolan Jones and Ryan McMahon are two bats that I don't mind getting to. These lefties right here, Nolan Jones and Ryan McMahon. I have interest in those guys, even if it's just for some hits. Okay. Yep. Atlanta and my Chicago Cubs, like Justice Steele. Now, Atlanta, they do not normally get lefties. They haven't got lefties in a while. So historically, I always targeted Austin Riley versus lefties. However, Orlando Arcia is really good versus lefties. All right. I don't want to be biased here because this is my guy. These my guys. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Cubs for standing up and winning that game yesterday. But I'll tell you, I've always targeted Austin Riley versus lefties. In the end, like I say, Arcia has good numbers versus lefties, man. So, but the Braves are the Braves. You don't need me to tell you about these guys. On the flip side, I went to all three of my guys got there yesterday. I took Hap, Morrell, and who else did I take? All three of them got there anyway. They hit their hits, runs, and RBIs. Charlie Morton, he's got good K stuff, really good K stuff. Chicago, well, if you got that K stuff, Chicago will strike out. They will. Now, I didn't get a chance to look at any pitch mixes or anything of that nature. But anytime I get a righty, I always target Christopher Morel. I didn't get a chance to compare these pitch mixes though, but I ain't gonna be scared. It's a personal play here. I'm gonna sprinkle on his hits, runs, and RBIs. You always get it for plus money. If my DraftKings still acting up, let's see. All right, so I might be able to get down here and get some numbers. Let's see. Colorado Rockies. All right, so Austin Riley, his hits, runs, and RBI sit at minus 140. Bellinger, I couldn't talk up. See. Everybody right now. We got two fairly decent pitchers on the mound. Everybody right now, you're gonna get good value for these guys. You're gonna for these guys at 1.5 right now. All right, 1.5. Acuna at a minus 155 for 1.5. Then you got Olsen at a Olsen is sitting at a minus 110 for 1.5. You know what I'm saying? So they're giving the respect. They giving Justin Steele his respect, okay? But I know it's a lot of Atlanta lovers out there. Y'all finna get ready to sprinkle on that shit. I already know y'all like. But yeah, I'll tell you one thing, man. This is what Atlanta does. If they catch Steele and Steele not pitching well, trust and believe. I showed you guys the box scores. Just about all these guys gonna hit their hits, runs, and RBIs, bro. If Justin Steele not pitching, and vice versa. If they get to find a way to get to Charlie Morton, Cubs gonna jump right on his ass. So, what total we got here? We got a over under 8 in this spot. Ooh, it's hard for me to, I don't know. I ain't too much targeting a lot of bats here, and with an over under 8. And I guess the book's giving, like I said, they giving Steele his respect. What you guys think, man? Drop something on me. Miami Marlins at Texas Rangers here. We got Alcantara on the mound. We got Haney on the mound. We got the over under 8.5. Man, I don't know if y'all know by now, but I really, really, really like to take. I really, really, really like targeting Jorge Soler versus lefties, man. And last few games he had some good spots, but he ain't been getting there, man. He ain't been doing it, man. And man, he's got a nice history of taking lefties deep, man. So I'm gonna take his hits, runs, and RBIs here. Now, he must not be in the lineup. That's interesting. Yeah, so Seager's not in the lineup. Seager's been in fuego, man. He just hit another home run yesterday. However, 104 degrees out there, man. 104 degrees out there. Great hitting weather, man. Great hitting weather. Jake Berger. I think they finna hit. I think they finna hit Andrew Heaney today. Okay, I think they about to hit Andrew Heaney today. All right, I'm gonna tell you this shit right now. I think they about to hit Andrew Heaney in this weather here. You probably finna see some bombs here. All right, I ain't finna lie. They probably finna hit Heaney. They about to hit Heaney. They about to hit him. They about to hit him today. WRC plus. What's this? Versus left hand pitching. Last 30 days. Miami. They fourth in WRC plus versus left hand. You wasn't sure on the Cubs and Braves? I'm glad they standing up and fighting back my Cubs. I can't, hey, they doing their thing. But like I said, yeah, 227 plate appearances. Last 30 days, that's not a big sample size, but they still hitting lefties. What about the last 2 weeks? Who they seen? Let's see, last 2 weeks. Miami. 150 plate appearances, right outside the top 10 at number 11 there, I guess. Um, I think they're gonna hit him. I think they're gonna hit. I think they're gonna hit. I think they're gonna hit him. I think they hit him today. I think that he can't hide today. All right, he can't hide today. Um, the kid can't hide today. And then I like the bats on the other side too, man. So shit. This might go over. I'm gonna probably lean towards the over in this one. Alcantara is a good pitcher, man, but I just don't know. They've been catching him off guard. We was looking at Riley, Acuna, and Oates and Harris. Riley, Arcia, Acuna, and Harris. I couldn't talk you off of it. The first two, those are the guys I like. I like them. Arcia and Riley. Excuse me. Yeah, so I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this like they gonna get hit. I don't, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make it a little bit sweet. I'm gonna probably take it in the no. I'm taking Soler hits, runs, and RBIs, man. I'm taking Burger hits, runs, and RBIs. Shit. I don't know exactly which one of these. I might have to go to Art Garcia. I don't know exactly which Texas guys I'm taking, but I know I'm taking Soler. I know I'm taking Burger for sure. Those guys are home run candidates. Hits, runs, and RBIs. I'm taking them for sure. I didn't even take them yet, but still got good numbers right there. Minus 125 and plus 100 for Jake Burger. I couldn't talk you off that there. Damn, man. I'm gonna lean towards the over here. I'm gonna lean towards the over. I might sprinkle something on the over. And San Francisco Giants at Seattle Mariners at Los Angeles Angels here. We got Miller on the mound. We got Silseth on the mound, and I'm not too big of a fan of what's been going on with Miller lately. Let me see. I know Miller is pitching his worst versus lefties. Last two games, he's given up 6 earned runs. So that's like proof right there. He's getting his worst to lefties. And then he faced Boston on the first and gave up 6 runs to them. You know they got some good lefties. And then he faced Minnesota the start before that, and you know they run out lefties. So I'm looking at the lefties here, and hey, the Los Angeles Angels, they about to run out some lefties here too. You know what I'm saying? They about to run out Ohtani, you know what I'm saying? And Moniak and Moustakas. So the lefties here, I like the lefties. I like the lefties there. Let me see. Checking on his walks. So he's got at least he's got a 1, 2. He got a 1. Yeah, so it's a lot of ways you could go about this Ohtani thing with the walks, and you could, he get on base. You could bet him for a single run because if they walk him and he gets on base, those are the more chances for him just to score a run. So you could look at that. You could look at pre-flop for the walks. I mean, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I guess the industry is the league is pitching around him. So, so it's other different ways to figure it out. If he's going to keep getting on base, then you could look at, like I said, you could look at him for walks, or you could look at him to score a run. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. Or you could take his hits, runs, and RBIs, whatever case will be, all that shit, So, but I like the lefties here. Then that's Moustakas. I'm gonna have to like Moniak. He strikes out a ton. You could look at a strikeout prop for him, but I'm gonna have to like Moniak, and I'm gonna have to like even the kid that's leading off. Is he? He's a switch. Renigfo. So Renigfo, Ohtani, Moustakas. They got Moniak projected to hit back there 6, but this is a projected lineup. So this is not official. So you got a switch. Then you got Ohtani coming out. You got Swisty, you got Otani coming out. Then Mustakas for a cleanup. You can bet Mustakas for RBI straight up. You know, those motherfuckers coming behind Otani. If Otani get on, most likely, if you got Mustakas or somebody for a hit, most likely he's gonna hit his hits, runs, and RBIs. So you know what I'm saying. Let's see what the numbers look like. So you get a minus 105 for Mustakas. Shohei Otani, 2.5 at plus 105. Moniak plus money for 1.5. I want to see where he's hitting in the lineup. And minus 125 for Renique Foe. I like that. So yeah, I don't have a side in this one here, but that's what I'm looking at. You get a nice number for the money line for the Angels, but the Angels, you know, they bullpen. You know, we seen them give up runs and give up leads. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to trust them. At least it's hard to trust them full game. But we got an over under that. Oh, Silseth. You know, I don't know. I couldn't really put a read on Silseth, man. You know, I read some pictures, but I couldn't really put a read on Silseth, tell you the truth. He had 10 strikeouts versus let's see what I don't even know. I don't even trust the numbers right now. Let me see something. Because this is a good strikeout spot, but they still hitting righties. Both of these teams are hitting righties. So I might just not even look at a strikeout here. I might not even look at a strikeout here. What's the over under here? 9.5. Yeah. I'm gonna look at these Angels bats. I never really target Seattle Mariners bats. I always say that I can never get them right. So I'm gonna just look at the Angels bats here, and I'm not even gonna stress about the no strikeouts or none of that shit. I'm gonna just fall back. And then I didn't even look at this San Francisco game. San Francisco big minus 200 favorites. How, man? Just tell me how. I can't do that. I cannot do that, man. They got Cobb on the mound though. But man, they got Let me see something. I can't do that. I can't. Cobb strikeout prop is 6.5. He's got a 15% K rate to lefties and 29.3 K rates to righties. 21.9 overall. Barrel percentage, he's giving it up to righties. I can't. Let me see something. Go over here to Baseball Savant real quick. I want to check something out. Hard hit, expected batting average, expected slugging, all that's up. Medina been pitching okay as of late. I can't back them, and I can't put them. I can't even use it for money. They might win. I can't even use it for a money line parlay. I'm gonna just be off of this game here. And then this Los Angeles Dodgers here and San Diego Padres. Lance Lynn on the mound, and we got Rich Hill on the mound. Okay, so Rich Hill just got there, and Lance Lynn. All right, so Lance Lynn is just man. Lance Lynn is ass on the road, man. He gives it up on the road, man. Goodness gracious, man. Home runs. Let's see. Ooh, so they're gonna have, let's see, Lance Lynn. What's the over-under in this game? 9.5. Oh, yeah. This is a Sunday night or two. Like, this day Sparks should fly in this one. Come on, man. Don't let us down. Don't let us down, man. Don't let us down. I think Sparks going to fly here. Then I know Freddie Freeman going to be my top bat here. Probably going to be able to look at Max Muncy too, depending on who's in the lineup. Freddie Freeman versus lefties is really, really good. And Freddie Freeman is good at baseball either way it goes. So, man, none of my shit is working for me. Let me just go to the lineup page. So, this is projected lineups right here. I expect Muncy to be in the lineup today. I might have a little interest in Muncy there, but Freddie Freeman definitely hits runs and RBIs all the way up to a home run. And then Juan Soto for sure. Lance Lynn, he pitching all these lefties, the lefties here. And then Lance Lynn, he's pitching his worst versus to lefties there. I think he's probably got about 30 home runs, man. That's a lot of home runs, man. So he Lance Lynn is giving it up. So and I think this game probably gonna go over. So I lean towards the over here. And anytime a team like this they can put up runs, you could look at multiple hits, runs, and RBIs for multiple guys. Probably Freddie Freeman, probably my top bat, then Mookie right behind him, and then everybody else. As you can see, Lance Lynn, 22 games, 31 home runs, man. Like, he gave up 3 home runs to Oakland last time out. You know what I'm saying? So, that's terrible. That's terrible. That's really, really terrible. Now, he got the K strikeout stuff too, though, man. He might go out there and pitch a good game. ERA 6 at home on the road. And like I say, home runs. He's got 31 home runs, 18 of them to lefties and away. So 19 of them home runs are away, and 10 of them are away versus lefties. On the road versus lefties, he's giving up 680 slugging and 352 batting average. He's pitching his worst to lefties on the road. Okay, so whatever lefties come out here is going to get a bump here. All right. I don't care. Grisham, all of them. Grisham, he'll be at the back of that lineup. So I don't know. This is a projected lineup right here. Matt Carpenter in there for projected. We'll see who's going to come out. But all the home run hitters are in play here, all right, because he gives them up. 31 home runs, man. 31 home runs. Now watch he come out here and pitch a gem. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But like I said, on the Dodgers side, Freddie Freeman, number 1. Mookie Betts, number 2. Them the 2 best bats on his team versus lefties here. You know what? I might pause on Max Muncy today. However, I'm not picking a side in this. Why would I want to pick a side in this? And I got props out here like hits, runs, and RBIs, and that's what I'm gonna be end up betting, man. So, that just about sums it up, man. 11:40. Let me go ahead and get up out of here. Peace out. Oh, you know what? Let's get a home run. Let's pick 5 home runs real quick, okay? So let's pick 5 home runs. All right. So look at Harper hit a home run yesterday, man. That was crazy. He probably got about 6 home runs. That's unheard of, man. Kyle Schwarber. I'm taking him for a home run today, okay? Kyle Schwarber. It's so hard for me to pick one of these Boston guys. I don't know when I go to the home run for Boston, I usually just go to Devers. But man, Duran, Devers, Casas. I mean, they got some guys that can hit a home run today versus Bassett. Now, like I said, Bassett's pitching is worse on the road versus lefties. We will see what happens, man. We will see. I don't know if he's gonna make the home run lick for me today, but Mountcastle should be in there. He's due, and he hits lefties really, really hard. So he should be in my home run play. He should be there. I can't come up with a home run thing right now, but I'm gonna just give you guys my home run candidates. So let's go. Schwarber, Devers. I want to say Duran. Mountcastle, Santander, Alvarez, Tucker. I'm not even gonna touch on Stanton and those guys. Trey Turner, he trying to get hot, ain't he? Going over there, I ain't look at that Tampa Bay game. Yeah, I gotta be on a, you know what? It's always good to be early, you know. So and Carson Strand, you know, Matt McClain, and De La Cruz, all these guys home run candidates, man. Will Benson, like in this ballpark, just like the other day, all three of these guys hit a home run, wham, wham, wham. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to just pick one for me. It's hard to pick one for me in this Cincinnati year. And shit, this Arizona game, man, with Dallas Keuchel on the mound, shit, you could look at everybody. Marte, Carroll, Pham. You can look at everybody. I mean, he's ass if y'all don't know about him. So it's hard to pick one there. Sawinski, he's one of my guys. Big Henry Davis can pop one out. I just don't know what Woodruff we're going to see and what's his pitch count or whatever the case may be with that. Christian Yelich is due. Goldie is definitely due. Gorman might go yard today. I like this spot for Gorman. McMahon can go yard. I just don't really want to single him out though. I'm going right over the Atlanta game. Y'all do not need me to talk about that Atlanta game. Jake Berger, Soler. I'm sprinkling on Soler home run. Garcia. Zach, I don't pronounce his last name, but he's been on fire. If Rooker's in the lineup, he's a candidate. But I don't think Wood give up a lot of bombs. Otani for sure. If Moniak could stop striking out, he'd hit one if he could stop striking out. And then Freddie, Soto, for sure. Freddie and Soto on my list for sure. But Manny and Tatis, I gave you guys the breakdown for Lance Lynn. Lance Lynn giving it up. Grisham, I like to sneak in there with Grisham. You might catch his home run for about a plus 500 or 600 sometimes. Just got to see what the lineups is looking like. JD, don't know what the lineup's looking like for that one. Would be nice for me to pop back out for that Dodgers game after the lineup come out, but it is what it is. But that's it, man. Appreciate y'all sliding. Damn, Josh Bell sitting right there. I with that weather, 104 degrees. I like for this game. I like for runs to get put up in this one. I could be wrong. Miami and the Texas. I could be wrong, but I like for runs. That's hidden weather, man. Shit, that's hidden weather. Somebody else could be grass, and I ain't even really narrowed in on the Texas side. Them guys. All right. peace out, man. Until tomorrow, man. I don't know how many games we got tomorrow. I need to start narrowing it down and just come on and giving out some picks. But I don't like to do that, man. I don't like to do that. But I'm gonna have to start doing it with football season here. All right, peace, guys. Peace.